dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. They don't have to change a lot to this point. This defense...
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. You can get to the quarterback and affect them. We all know they become very human. They start seeing things, and with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
So you did a power when he straight on him. You just throw his ass off you, brother.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
He'll return it from the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Ohio State's offense headed onto the field. Now a first look at them today. Jesse, they've got a running back they love to feature in this.
I gotta go put some badges on these niggas now.
Yeah, and listen, this
Oh
guy
God,
can
get that extra boost on.
but he can break off long runs. This defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can
We
run.
need to trust some new plays anyway, though. Trust some new plays. See what we got.
Have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
That's caught. It's Reese. He's loose. Brown and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Good, wide open.
Why not
Big
again?
play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You gotta make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later.
That's on me again. Hit the trigger button. That's on me. I gotta practice them like the screens. The screens gonna be deadly for you. We need to bring screens involved in our offense. Where we run, screens gotta be deadly with our offense. Screens gotta be deadly in our offense. It frees up a lot of shit.
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to earn value and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip in the secondary and you make that big play.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a crease, it's Dupree. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Just gets it to the 28, pick up a plot. Johnson wants to throw it. Lofts one.
Oh my God.
Makes the grab on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Got his man downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get it down at the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. They're just going to have to make better plays like we saw right there. They knew this offense would be...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Gotta roll out. You got a fast ass as a quarterback, Bill. So I'm acting like you ain't got no quarterback, bro, that can haul ass if need be.
Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Reese. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half. And he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Right, and I think
Early on the Jets. On to running room. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. FIU pushing tempo.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy,
the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Right back to the left. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Johnson looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected it at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They want that clock to run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You've got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to...
I could have went back the other way.
And the
I just did it
defense
just like the
still
tackle. It's like a waste of
very
time.
short gain. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Coleman.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is working. That's why they built this lead and had a great day today.
And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Hard running there. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really...
Trying to run away. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more play to pad the stats. Johnson must have thrown. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
They just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity, the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in the youth. Like, when you look that good coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
I know we did all these motherfuckers. Must have that good. What's the man? Play safe game. Get all this shit. We'll get this shit, nigga. That's all we doing. Events. Keep doing the fuck out of them bitch so we can get them tokens. Keep doing them. Keep doing them. Keep doing them. That's the main thing. We ain't even focus on playing on niggas right now. We ain't getting rewarded like that unless we in the natty. Straight bill mode right now. Straight bill mode right now, y'all. We got cars we chasing right now. I'm back to the old Bizzlenomics on the cut and the mud. Why they give me the ball first? Even better though.
So Ohio State's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into the rhythm of games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They're going to ride this running back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. To the air, it's Jennings. Working that left side now. At the 45 on his way. He's loose down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Ohio's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really,
such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the door opens up, you will fit.
And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. On the ground, it's Coleman. Powers through the defender. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The pitch to the left. And some room to work. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good game for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Buckeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat.
I think because I dang gonna try to do that dumbass dang on motion. I mean, shift my damn lineman.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered.
Shut up.
Myers to the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Running to Green. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him on his
Time. I want to waste time.
Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Effective offense leading the way here, establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, and get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Martin back to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught over the middle, it's Evans. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Lost a throw on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
second rushing touchdown for the running back. The offensive line big holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be doubted because defensively you're giving up points, so it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty damn quickly.
And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. So we open the final period with a third down play. And the Bobcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Behind his tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense in hurry up mode.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job at looking at them. They're right on the football. Ready.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll move the tight end. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And had those stats in your fantasy football, guys. You got my man at running back. So he did it.
And he made the extra point without problem. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. He stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bobcats line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers because this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. This game is well in hand.
He's got enough for the first down.
if I cat one, kill him out.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Runs through a tackle. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What my damn 2,000 coins? Y'all ain't giving me 2,000 coins, bro. That's why I'm going right here. That's what I'm gonna do. We keep doing this, right?
Ready to kick it off and get this game started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
That's even better. I like this shit.
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the ball first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
That's more break. That's more break. Well, take that.
Let them love their parents. You try to call daddy home because daddy issues. The dad be there. But they because the daddy issues, they can't pay their daddy. Stop disrespecting the dad in front of the court. The kids love their daddy. Stop trying to talk bad about the kids. They love their daddy. And you want them to love you for. If they love you, they love you. They should be able to love both parents.
Defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Jennings. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the fourth down.
The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Oh, my God.
So Rice's offense will go to work for the first time today. And, Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the Heat will get 34 yards out. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
Gotta go for this.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for a fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
To throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. So first down here as they go back to work. Using his legs, it's Coleman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And how good is it for a quarterback to have a running back he not only can just dump it off to, but can actually be dangerous as a receiver?
Agreed, Reese. It's not just checkdowns or screens or swing.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Oh, man,
really
bro.
nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's
Oh,
list.
decent.
Making the team one-dimensional. Nice
Go
job
for that
stopping
second.
the run on that play right there.
Catch in the middle, it's Reese. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point is good. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. And the Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Wilson will throw. The free safety timed his rush mesh perfectly on the blitz, and they come up with the sack.
And the free safety usually stays deep, plays coverage, plays in the middle of the field, but they spin him down, bring him in the blitz. You could tell, caught the offense off guard, and he gets the quarterback and gets the sack.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
Haven't been able to get
When I get the ball back, I'm still gonna shoot the clock, nigga.
there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Coleman. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Hit the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The gun works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Here on 3rd down for this offense. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wilson to pass. Bring in the heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
Well, I see what I gotta do now, bro. Whatever side that is heavy on, move that bitch over there so they can motion that bitch.
And, you know, late in the
Man,
game,
come on, let's do this shit.
sometimes get conservative.
It's all about getting right on these runs. That's what I'm
This
doing.
offense, they were
I ain't care. I know I'm gonna beat them, dude. It's all about perfecting this shit. So when we play these niggas online,
And the extra point
nigga, this shit ain't nothing like no
Go
time.
put it on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Real for real. This is what it's all about, dude. Limit it and stop turning the
Here's
ball
the
over.
return from inside
Niggas can't
his
beat you if you don't turn the ball
He was
over.
hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on
Get the
ground
ball
at
from
the
their
20.
ass one time. We get that ball one
They'll
time,
snap it from the
game
20
over.
for the opening play of this drive.
You know what I'm saying? Start knowing how
They'll
you
start
think.
this drive going to the air.
Click on. Know how to pay attention. Start paying attention down the field, down where your defenders at. Getting the quarterback so you can know when to click on the force when we get that ball off. Tell you, that's the main thing.
Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Okay.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to
That's
score.
what I do. That bitch right there, bam.
And he takes it in.
You know what I'm saying? Simple shit, baby. Simple fucking shit. Simple shit that you think you moving the ship in a line, but you ain't with that one man. So it is fucking over.
That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wilson will throw. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. And the Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Great place to start for this offense. He leaves it with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the punishment has been extended.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the
That's why they can't intercept the ball. I like how they don't let you do it. If that bitch ain't in the area to play it, they're not going to get it to you. I can respect that. That's why they say just be smart and knock the damn ball down unless you got a clear interception. Knock the ball down.
And they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What? Travis Stick doing the child log and challenge. Tie your ass up. I try to tell you, boy. Them bitches dreadful, boy. That's all. What? Man? Boy, boy, boy. Boy, that wild dagger. When I started them, I ain't gonna lie. I said I'm gonna fucking lock in at least. I think I did 15 damn games before I stopped. But I said I know if I ain't gonna do them motherfucker, only do a couple, I'm not gonna do them. So if I'm gonna finish this shit, I might as well do 10 to 15. Bitches was long and dreadful. Oh God, but that's what I had to do. Do them in fives. That's what I had to do. I swear. But that's the only way. You try to do them bitches straight through, you're gonna fucking fall asleep. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're gonna fucking get tired of that shit. I don't care who you is. I'm over there doing these event daggone what's the names. You know, the local buzz daggone seasons against the damn computer. I'm doing that one, and I'm about to go do the stand down. But I'm doing these solos too. For the solos, they giving you packs and shit for that bitch too. Actually, they just give you. I think they just give you points. It's like 3,000. I'm gonna run that shit up. 3,000 daggone points. So I got my 3. Yeah. I don't know if I got my 3,000. I guess you get this shit all at the end. When the season over with. These 2,000 solos on the 2 goddamn minutes on these guys. Straight into that shit.
The Cowboys will kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. The Buckeyes offense will have the football first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent.
It wasn't a couple hours. It was a damn day. It was 2 days.
This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass them.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really put...
Oh, out of space. That would be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it out.
Solo event. I'm gonna go back to the what's the name? I started in the NOTLG packs. On the game 77. I know I'm about to play that bitch at least 2-3 times. 2-3 seasons before I start doing shit. I'm trying to get that dang on Dylan Raiola fucking LTD. It's gonna be a B&D bus here. Trying to get that bitch. I'm fucking with Jennings, but shit. Give me in the LTA. Shit. In the square.
It'll be first and 10 from the
I'll
30.
take square because I like Jennings. I'm good on it. Ain't like I'm hurt
Back
for a
to
quarterback.
pass, it's Jennings. They're working down left side. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Buckeyes will have it first and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run down on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
My nigga Dickerson, that nigga Coleman tree too. I'm buckled there. Dickerson got to go on the single back up and that nigga just too big and strong for me not to have him. They got a trap in the single back. Oh shit! Oh, I fucked with this shit.
To the ground to try to move the chains.
Let me get that back. I need to fight.
And the Buckeyes kept this drive.
I don't need to fight about shit and Dickerson. Shit on there, not fucking.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Yeah.
And just wedges it ahead of
Don't get that one right. That play gonna come right. That play
That's
gonna
a
come
fantastic
too.
play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed.
I'm trying a lot of
He
shit
gets
this
you
year.
on the ground.
I
That's why
swear.
he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
I'm opening up the book this year, boy. I already got my regular plays.
I'm open up.
Back
Fuck
to
this.
pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Perry. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Inside a minute to play and a half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we got our work cut out for us in this game.
Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. The Cowboys offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And a great job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. On third and long, try to convert through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Low-scoring first half, but now an opportunity to get things off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Well, and the good thing is you had time to go in the locker room. You had time to discuss what they're doing, what of our plan of action is now moving forward from them. They might have caught them off guard a little bit. They know they should have made some adjustments.
Yeah, he had a chance to regroup and go back and think about, okay, where do we think we have our best chance of success in this game?
There he goes. Wide open spaces. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he's brought down after a huge completion. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year. You always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the tailback. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Going with the ground game left. Touchdown Buckeyes! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air, it's Rayner. Gets away. Just gets rid of it.
With this situation in the game trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try and save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Short gain on the play before he slides. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They got the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
After that incomplete completion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Here's the pressure. They got it. Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. On the move, it's Jordan. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle.
dang on want to go online and bust niggas' heads, but I stay still to the core. Like I'm in training sessions, like I'm back in the ring. Get on. Stacks. Niggas get them bougie ass dumb records. Playing all them games and losing hella fired up. We ain't trying to be 400 and something. Hell no. We trying to be different this year, bro. We on our shit this year. Fuck this bullshit. Not trying to lose up, win 100 or something plus and be 90 or something game ball. Hell. That's unacceptable this year. I'm too advanced now. All the muddy years, those growing pain years. This year, oh, this motherfucker beat the fuck out of niggas now. Ain't no exception.
When he's hot, he's really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to around him.
The team legit. You can go online and bust niggas' heads right now if you want to, but it ain't even worth it right now. Keep doing you. Stack these coins up. You gonna run through this shit. You and your dog get these dang on fucking natties. And Dirk get some natties on scoring.
He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. It's a seam wide.
Learn to perfect his run. That's what I really want to do. That's what I'm really about to do. That's what I'm been on, be perfecting this run.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down.
Perfecting this run, my boy. You get that bitch to me this time? Oh, it ain't no excuse.
Run and good gain. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to pick up a few
I see how it is. You don't gotta click in to do the daggone swift work. If they got juke work for, they got 80 plus juke work. They get sticky. I see what I was fucking up. It ain't like 25 for real. I see.
The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12.
I'm about to go put that ability on both of these motherfuckers. I don't know. I really just been dang on experimenting with it without them. Dickerson in both of them and my receiver. I gotta go. Cause you know them be probably high. But they should be goal boys though. Gotta go for the goal boys on Billy. I'm moving without that. So imagine when I put the gold attribute on this thing. Oh man, I'm dancing for dang what that is. That beautiful Swifty, Shifty. Shifty. I want a nigga named Shifty. I need Jamal down Charles with that Shifty on there on 25. Oh my God.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive.
They feel like somebody punished.
This crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Oh yeah, you'll see them in there if you go to the season pass dang on area and shit. You'll see them in that bitch. I think it's under record breakers and shit.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And David, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot. But this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches like,
and here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swung to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
That's reeled in. It's Winfield.
Dang.
And just a short and safe pass away. They pick up a few. And the Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's a return from midfield. They make
That's
the
all.
stop, and that is the end of the first half.
Hey, somebody got to humble you, huh, my nigga?
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half.
Boy, he didn't jump off. Fucking big field.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Big Johnny
Looking
Walker.
for something a little more dynamic as they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession for their own
Fuck that
20.
shit. He chasing patties. Patties gonna come with
He
natties.
wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Kemp. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now.
I'm gonna start saving my dang on packs too. Like for real. My daddy packs. Start saving them for around the times when they about to, when we know they about to release the new LTDs and shit. That's what I'm gonna start opening them because I swear I'm not gonna open them right after because my team's legit. I want to see when the new LTDs come out. Cause I ain't gonna be trying to get the other one because 9 times out of 10 that shit gonna be hard as fuck because everybody that mama that motherfucker they gonna probably want a natty and probably need a couple motherfucking $1,000+ niggas that buying the dang on fucking green points. So yeah.
See that too. Sees the blitz, understands.
Take my early chances on the dang on news. And that bitch just dropped. Try to open that bitch up right there. Yeah.
The Ducks in the hurry up.
I'm trying to get Caleb down so I can without a BND. I had a 97. 98 Caleb downs, I mean. But that nigga was a BND. I was blessed on it, but I want that nigga to be sold if I can sell it. Which he ain't gonna never be sold. So I just want to see what the market is. He was running for almost $1 million, $500,000 last year.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have a mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on 3rd down. They made a big one there.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks out of the game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this: the conversation on the
Oh,
side
damn.
won't be from the special teams coach.
The defense is the first one they've used this
That nigga is check down. That nigga, he
The
got
Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. Drag down.
for real. Go get your work, bro.
1st down.
Man, the Steelers got pissed off when the Browns gave them all that goddamn money. God damn, do y'all got to be the dumbest organization? We know he worth it, but damn, you, my Lord. We know TJ looking like, yo, y'all know what time it is, right?
Hands it off. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably
I'm telling you, I'm glad we took care of Matabike decently, boy. I swear, and Roquan.
has the same call.
Oh, Jesus.
Halfway there on
Man.
1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room. It's Ullman. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Shakes off the defender. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Tell
They
stay low.
stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
That look like me tonight.
Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But
The
fans of winning,
we have been challenged.
everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
Playing this 5 game, so I get this pack. I'm getting the fan every dang on game. So
This was not
No, I'm
pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. It's pretty to me.
back and forth, see if I can get some out of that dang on OTGL pack. On that motherfucking dang on fucking computer dang on game against day, and gotta win 3-0. Huh? Oh, this too. You put it somewhere. It's somewhere right in your room. Oh. Oh. I can feel those two bloods if you really do. Huh? Looking on the floor. I owe you $2 if you give me you give me a bud or two. I say if you give me a bud or two, I owe you $2 and I get something, man. I get paid. I was down to my last lunch. Huh? Yeah, I said, yeah, I'm down my last lunch right now. Hold on, huh? See, I'm about to call you in the other chat with Gary. Oh, Andy was at it. Oh, Lord. Appreciate it, huh? But this got up. I'm telling you, Dad be waiting till like that. He like Reggie. Him and Reggie, they like to wait till it's hot outside and everything.
And the Rockets will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team
That's the sad part about it.
Listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games, right? And so whether it's
shout out to the
football
Unks.
or getting a few
Really want to see. Onside the good ride still to the wheel part. 80 on.
They move the chains on the ground
And the 90 on.
try to hit him up top.
Very cheesy.
Might as well give it to him again. Made a defender miss. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45.
That's a really nice run right there. One of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in this backfield. His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Got it in the middle. It's
That's what I think. Cause I just started. I swear I started drinking coffee like in my 30s. I ain't never used to drink coffee. No iced coffee, like no. I just all of a sudden started liking iced coffee, wanting iced coffee.
Here's to the big fella. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period.
No, because remember he's lactose intolerant, so he don't drink. He probably don't because of the creamer. So that's probably why Reggie dago can't drink milk like that. He get lactose like that sometimes because of Bobby. Bobby don't drink real. He don't drink till he get the soy milk. Yup, that's where Reggie get it from.
They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward.
They're supposed to be a running back in real life, for real.
That we know takes tons of pride, stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line. And they'll have it first and goal. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Buckeyes.
Reggie's. Most likely Reggie.
Control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter, and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they need them. That's a great opening statement.
I'll tell you. Reggie, boy.
And they'll try to tack on two.
That's your good stuff that you're very good, buddy, folks.
Power ahead. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line.
Nobody gonna be taking to the driver there. You cost them for like $5 to get played. That's what I do. Especially if I spend about $50 on the
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
That's what I do. I tell them to take it to the dry cleaners.
On the move from inside his 5.
I need to start taking I need to take some of my, I need to know when he gonna go. But I take some of my stuff. I need to take my football jersey. I ain't having clean since last season. I gotta get it clean for the new season. I had that.
David outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be.
Oh, dang on Ravens jersey. I need out there Henry jersey. Old boy didn't have for me last time when I bought Joe's jersey. I was talking about
consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that.
You got 85 quarters. You got 85 running back too, Bert.
They have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They talked about a lot, unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Still looking. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
Really good job by this defense.
I didn't even know that.
Understanding, taking away the pass first, but I got to react, man. When these QBs take off, I got to stick my foot in the ground, stop playing pass, come up and get him on the ground. Big third down stop.
And the coverage team gets to return on the ground. They'll get a chance to work
Nah, this
on
me
that.
right here. I'm just playing the computer so I can get some cards. You know what I'm saying?
Dropping back.
I'm talking to Gertie on the phone, though.
Fires one high and deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I don't don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Hey, let me get that.
Fell incomplete.
Oh, for the regular throw it?
Incompletions.
Regular throw.
You got to take shots. You got to make big plays
All right.
in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep
Yep,
taking them.
too.
Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
With the catch, it's Coleman. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much.
That boy Travion Henderson gonna be that
He's
nigga.
going to be able to make that extra guy miss, trying to get that first down.
That's who gonna be.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
No, I know who you talking about, but he was from Baylor. He was from Baylor.
Just a few seconds
That
remaining
fast
here. They
receiver,
try to put
Thor.
something up before halftime.
Yeah.
Wants to throw. He's working against the
Nah,
clock.
Tyquell Thornton. This was Tyquell Thornton, I think.
Heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Nah, he was fast in real life, for real. Y'all just couldn't get. Y'all ain't had no line. It wasn't him. Y'all ain't had no damn line, so he could never get the damn ball if you can't fucking block. You can't gonna get him the ball if the nigga ain't blocking, so that deep shit dead.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said
He's loose. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
and the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run,
He's like, he kind of remind me of Marlon Brown from daggone Georgia. That the Ravens drafted. He didn't have no hands, but he was fast as fuck. Pitch could catch shit. Wide ass open, still dropping that bitch. I said, Lord.
It's Owens. Lost one deep down the right side. And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, God. I just forgot about that. Bad Body Jones. I call him Dad Bod Jones. That nigga ain't a dad bod for real. Fuck my own. That nigga ain't a dad bod.
They'll start the drive from the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's Hunt. It's Reese. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
he's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and then bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
Lost to fire on second down.
Hey now, stop using that button, bitch. You so fucking used to that pass precision, boy. You ain't gonna use it on every throw. You just need a regular throw right there. Dang.
All game long, really
Get back to regular throw.
Listen, you can spin on the other side.
There you go. Get back to regular throwing, bro. You be fucking your touchdowns up. There you go. I gotta get back to regular throw. I'm just so much used to that damn L2 button. Shit, I L2 every damn thing. God damn.
David hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one. That's why I got 6 on that play.
Fam on phone, big on. My nigga be here. 20 sizzles in the house. Football is back, y'all.
Hoping for something a little more dynamic.
Football is back, y'all.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time.
I ain't worried about no tickets today. I really like to live one day, gonna eat my words. I want to put one in so bad, but I'm not going to do it more. Instead, I'm going to be blessed in August. Be patient. I'm going to be patient, man.
Moving the chains out to the 34. Offense set on first down. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Offense at an empty set.
Yeah.
To the air, it's Owens. Throws to the tight end.
Fast.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there calls to miss timing.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit. Even there in the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Oh yeah, I found one of my new nano blitzes, the SS linebacker blitz. Oh, this dead time, and I got the safety that ain't gonna come down on that shit fast before coming. That is so much fast. I mean, that thing, you don't even need to. You don't know, yeah. This shit gonna be dead. It's all run that shit with y'all, boy. You gonna love this damn blitz play. I got a new blitz play for him.
Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly.
Regular throw that bitch, dude. It's just regular throw. That's why I be fucking up. Regular throw that bitch. Before I got axe. The regular throw. We know we're not the pass position. You know what? We just perfected that. You better that regular throw for season. And you ain't gotta use it. Don't use it. You ain't gotta use it. No. You know what to use it. That coverage tight.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Rockets offense is back on the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse.
It's a running room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
That's and a safety that you gonna play with. That nigga so fast, boy. You gonna love this shit.
He's gonna run it.
You gonna love this shit, boy. It's stretching. SS linebacker blitz. Yeah, that shit dead.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
That bitch so damn deadly, dude. Niggas gonna, I guarantee niggas gonna tap the fuck out. I guarantee. On everything, bro. That shit so deadly. That safety coming off the blind side, and that nigga so fucking fast. The safety, I got that nigga so fast. That nigga, you don't even need to use no but. You just need to just use the stick. That nigga can loop without just the stick. You gonna love that nigga, dude. Oh man, this shit deadly. I done found a new blitz. It's on that. That's what I've been all about, trying to find me a new blitz. I got my overstorm, I got the midi. I need about 3 more blitz plays. I got 1. I need 2 more. Need 2 more new.
One of the best play callers, right? For an offensive coordinator, get ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
very
you go. I
consistent
heard like a call already.
of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there.
So you gotta have some type of speed to play out if you need to. I feel you.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
You need them edge linebackers. You need them edge linebackers.
Let's see what he
Like
has.
the left outside edge rustle and the right outside. You need some of them
They put
there.
a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22.
Oh yeah. Yup.
The give to Davis. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No
Taylor down type shit.
They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Running into the open space.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose. But it is a good sign if you're
God,
the coach
you
of this
love
team.
this
You're
song,
seeing
dude.
your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. When you know you have a team out of class, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in. And this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yep. Yeah, they do. You gotta unlock them. You gotta finish the first floor to get the other. Yep. Yep. I'm glad I went to Xerxes and dang, because I thought they won all there. I thought they were gonna. But I'm glad I dang on fellow found out. Went to dang on the Xerxes, and he said that they popped out after he finished the other. On time, God, bro. Come on, good to me, great. Yeah, the first flow will. Yep. 50. Man, what? Yeah, bro. It's easy fuck though, cause you can just let them scope. You ain't gotta stop them. Now you can just let the computer scope. Just like you ain't even gotta keep trying to stop them like that. Just let them go. Just go on field goal block and let them go. You don't got. The other one's gonna be easy. The second floor gonna be easy because you gotta let the computer scope. So basically, back in field goal block all game. But that shit get time consuming because you know you're gonna score 50 plus on that one too. Nah, I keep going through the season. So that bitch gonna grow to the sky, they said. That's why I'm gonna stay up on it, because I know they're gonna have some good shit and they're gonna be mad they didn't do that shit all the way in the beginning. Because you ain't gonna want to do that shit when that tower start getting tall as fuck. Hell no. So if you want that shit right now and saying fuck it, you might as well stay locked in. You ain't gonna do it, don't even start it. I'm letting you know now that bitch going through the season. That bitch going to the sky, they said. So that bitch gonna be tall as fuck. And you know they gonna have some shit in there. Nah, that's all it is. Points, that's all it is. I ain't did the third floor, but I know it's probably just scoring and what's the name? Scoring and letting them go. Ain't nothing the same shit. I'm on the second floor. I got like 2 more floors on that bitch. So I feel this today. It's off today. It's not happening. Uh, uh-huh. All right. All right, good. God damn, 8-8. Uh. Whatever. Don't feel bad. I'm gonna catch myself doing that shit time and time.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
This 85 car you gonna get. It is ain't gonna lifetime or two.
It really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against candidly an overmatched opponent, but hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some emotions.
I think it has to happen early, David. And the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. You can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get them on the ground quickly.
Bring in the heat. Escapes the sack. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit.
No, it don't go to only go to 30. You only got to get 30 stars.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, they've got a
I'll
quarterback
let you know here in a minute once I go finish this game. I'm gonna go over there and go finish knocking them other two out. So I get to that third floor. I'll let you know. I'll let you know here in a minute.
When he's
I want this
hot,
man
it's
play
really,
okay.
really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Leaves him with the running back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back. We can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got to pass.
There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hester.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun on third down. And the ball comes out on a disastrous play.
I'm on the thing on ninth floor, so I'll let you know what I think it's at 52.
Got to do a better job of ball security.
One more play before the teams head to the locker.
But you just let them score a bang on 25 plus touchdown, and you get 10 bang on plus points. You gotta do it 5 times.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
gonna change. You know that shit ain't gonna be the same on that daggone next one when they release that next daggone fucking play. You gonna change.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Every daggone, I think every daggone Russell man is started over. So I didn't get to the second floor. It's gonna start at like 20 passes. That gonna build up, you know what I'm saying? Go 60 something, he gets in the low twos.
Such a weapon because
Gonna
he's
start
so
right.
dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels. No racing angles.
Basically, I guess every daggone fucking basically every tower, it's daggone fucking 10 floors on every tower. So it start back over every tower you get to. So basically every floor you get to. You gotta go through the floor and shit. 10 floors and shit. I don't know why they got it called floor 3, but you gotta go through 10 floors.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He'll do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality?
On the second floor. Once you get to the 10th floor, it's over good. You're on the next. Once you're on the 10th floor, you're on the second floor. It's only 10, then you get to the next one, and it's 10 on that one. Then the third one is 10 on that one. That's it.
By this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Quick handoff. And he's able to shed one
Them niggas, they damn attribute. Put an attribute on them bitches damn boost up and shit when them niggas start. These man gonna go a hand with them. They attributes going to flash.
Right back to it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for space. It's Jordan. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Power football with the run. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Jordan. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to run it in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Slams it ahead. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he knows this is way into the end zone.
That big.
There is time on the clock. There is time on the clock. There is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the score.
They said, don't worry. Your ass going to have the next player we bring out. Pull out for you.
The defense's job is to stop. But I would argue, Reese, you can't just take a knee. If you take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a 4-3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
You gotta get back in that fold, man. I swear. I'm glad I already took a damn year off for dang on fucking bad mud. Now I want to embrace them motherfucker these days. I know what the damn mistake.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops.
26 is dang on decent. Dang on bad. I can play dang on Bill Roll the Glories. I can be a mere cat.
Sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan.
That thing is a big ass fucking problem.
coming
But I
into
don't
this
like how
one.
y'all got
There were
that
some
ugly.
matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff. Understanding
Oh,
who's
black.
out there to make plays,
Yeah,
getting the football, offense, defense, special teams, all
See
working
you there.
together to get it done.
That's going to do
Maybe
it
we want
for
to get
here.
draped
For
up.
David
I'm going to get my
Pollock and
hair
Jesse
down.
Palmer, I'm
Yeah,
Reese
I'm getting
Davis,
draped
and
out.
you've been
I ain't been
watching
draped up in
another
the past minute.
presentation of EA Sports
Hair
College
done and all
Football.
that. Tape up, everything. I think it's one to marry. I called it the fucked up looking stage where I don't want a bitch to holler at me. Oh, I look like who did it at 1-4. Oh, the fast stage, you daggone in my face. Imagine when I get my hair done. Oh, you gonna be that show in my face. Oh, yeah. Checking it right. I got it. Checking it yellow. For 18. I gotta score. You gotta score 50 points on floor 18. Floor 19. Most likely it's gonna be probably like 52. And floor daggone 20, most likely gonna be 55. And speaking of that shit, I might as well come join your ass. I'm already looking at him. I might as well go ahead and finish my ass too. I'm already daggone stand down to 85, get it done, bro. Gotta do is sit there let these niggas just score 5 damn times and field goal daggone fucking block.
Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge,
Get the
you'll be
field
facing
goal
the
and let them
Oregon
niggas score.
Ducks.
I don't even damn score. I let them go. I just kick a fucking field goal and miss that bitch. And get them the damn ball right on the 25. That's all they need is 25 plus. Give them 10 every time. Come on. I ain't playing with y'all
There's a lot of
motherfuckers.
strategies to
I ain't
football.
scared of these
There
motherfuckers.
are very intelligent coaches in the game today. I've never seen a field goal attempt on first down. That was a play I am never going to forget, although I wish I could.
Sit back and smoke a blunt. It's time consuming, but it ain't really time consuming. It's a smoking a blunt session right here. Smoke a blunt session. Smoke a blunt session. I look at it. They probably get sacked the first time. Second day, go tie their ass, go get smart and throw the damn right. Throw the shit right. Got a player right there, boom, my play. Looks like we gonna have to get it playing. Or whatever the fuck.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time.
Then we get
on second
daggone
and
2
long.
points for every sack, too. So, shit. It's like a couple times that they get to let them get 10 points. Shit.
Back to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I wonder, do they give you a
Man,
regular
this guy
6
is
points
just
for
starting
scoring?
to
I don't know if they
tinker
give
this
you
game
points for
over.
scoring.
Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on
I
third
ain't
down,
never
this
scored.
offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they
I
better
guess
get
you
him
were dang
double
gonna be able
teamed
to tell
because
me
they
when you
can't
get
block
to
him
this
right
damn
now.
play. Because I ain't never scored. I just always pick the damn field goal and miss it. Yeah, that's all.
Motion from the back.
I wonder if they give 6 points
On
for
third
scoring.
and forever, let's test his arm strength. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He'll
Yeah.
go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the
Because you know, on the
8-yard line, and
second
this
one,
offense
you
is
basically got to
in
let them score.
And way
but I don't know how many points they give you for scoring. I know you get the most for letting them score. You don't get shit really high like that for scoring, but I don't know how much they give. I don't know that they give you a regular 6. If they give me a regular 6, I'm going to score every time. But I don't think they give you shit, really. That's why Zersky was like, just let them score. And he just go with field goals, they ain't gonna block like we all know what to do and shit. And let them score because it don't really matter about it and shit. But I don't think they really give you points for this flow right there. That's why he said just let them score again. But I think they probably do like 4 points or something like that for a touchdown or some shit like that. That's probably what I'm thinking.
I know that was tough, but as a
or do they get them points? I don't know. That's the thing about it. I ain't never scored.
Got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. As to be expected, nowhere close to being good from that distance. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point
oh, you still on the skull. You got the skull.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Here we go.
That's it right there, boy.
More to the air. Why not trying to get it in? Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work after.
But you don't want to play with Bizzle on this thing. They keep you in the mode for the FCS. That's what it really you got to think about, though, too. So it gets you back in that. We know we ain't got no FCS on this, but you got to get back in that mode and all this too. Because you go out to do the challenges. There's going to be some players on that, but you go out to go do. Even the daggone niggas that's going to be in this shit go do the damn challenges if they got a decent player. So you got to get yourself back in the heat. I'm kind of glad I'm back doing this shit. Like, for real, I'll usually be going head-to-head trying to get packs like that, but I'm really trying to get myself, I'm really trying to get back to that old way where I really want to try to give them everything I got on this run right here. This is my last MCS run. I'm trying to get every daggone thing I got on this about it. For real. I ain't saying it's my end of the run on football, but MCS trying to go for that shit, that'll be my last good run, because I gave it everything. Well, who knows? I might change my mind again. I might be like LeBron. Get there, they just still want to go do it again.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Wide open spaces. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Oh, she's going to let this go.
Will have to use its first time out of the half.
Go. You got it. I got it's lost of the sauce.
And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away and you're not going to make it, and he didn't. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. This offense now hoping to take advantage of the great field position after the long missed field goal. Moore will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Benson. He's at the touchdown, Oregon. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This is a receiver that is so good at running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. go up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. Right down the gut of the field.
Did they get us some
The
down?
fumble, and the defense got it. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This defense making a
Okay, they
big
do
play and
come
putting it in the end
touchdowns.
zone.
Okay, so I might as well score.
Man, defenses are always
Get it
trying to
down
force
fast.
turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Moore to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Find some fresh air. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They missed a chance to put up 3 points the last time they had it, and now to try to get a score on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. One of the benefits of conference expansion gives us new rivalries, and maybe we see one of the better ones budding between Oregon and Ohio State. Ducks got the better of it in the regular season and then took an absolute beating in the Rose Bowl.
They sure did. Ohio State looked angry in the Rose Bowl, remembering what had happened at Autzen Stadium early on in the year. So for Oregon now, it's your turn to get a little bit.
Turning it on. It's a seam wide open.
Oh, yeah, you get them points. When you score 25 plus points, you get them points. You don't even get no points. Oh, yeah, so that's why they say they don't stop. I say why. Defense, if you get a defensive daggone scoop score, you can score right like that. They'll give you points for that, but offense, you don't even score. Let's get that field goal, keep trying to let them keep getting sacked. If they're going to keep getting sacked and get a ball over and hope you get a scoop for a score for get 6 or whatever.
Maybe if he could have avoided just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Moore will throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Ducks will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way from around the 50. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter.
Ohio State, 7-8, Oregon, 11.
And on first down, they're running out the field goal unit. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
And obviously not good execution. And he misses the attempt. But the bigger issue I have, guys, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the
Why I
middle,
never
slow.
click on that nigga?
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Moore to the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he motors over the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Remember to play like a champion. Now to my guys in the booth, take it away.
As to be expected, nowhere close to being good from that distance. And after the first quarter miss, guys, we're still tied up.
And I don't have words, guys, and I don't think y'all do either because it doesn't make sense. I don't know why you try a field goal of that length. I think you know what the outcome is going to be, but all right, defense, get ready because you're on the field.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
We're only in the first half. Already this guy's got 2 TD passes, so you can see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, Lord.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Well, that play just took a lot of time to develop. The longer the quarterback held on to the football, the longer the time that strong safety had to just think, you know what, I know I'm supposed to be back here covering, but I'm going to go get myself involved. And he shows you his speed as he was able to close the gap.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
about the day for this young fella?
No, it ain't 30 towers. It's 3 floors, but it's 30 floors in total. It's 10 floors on every one of them motherfuckers.
3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
The second and the third. 20. Yeah.
Try to tack on one more. Smashes it through.
You gotta let the field goal block. You gotta go on field goal block for that one. You gotta go. You gotta let this go.
41 yards covered by that touchdown strike.
Yep.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Yeah, play a dog on this boy. He's feeling y'all playing.
Magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from a million yards away and you're not going to make it, and he didn't. So guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Carr. It's complete on the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark it down to the 29. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And on first down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. As to be expected, nowhere close being good from that distance. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You know, strong safeties are known for their ability stopping the run. Not so much in pass coverage or in rushing the passer, but that strong safety there showing you all of his ability.
You got the big head.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Irish send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And on first down, they sent the field goal team out, I guess hoping to cause confusion and delay and some type of befuddlement.
Well, he missed that kick. I don't know how many people in the stadium were surprised by that. Not a lot of coaches opting to kick field goals each time they place.
This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Carr. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
Going to swing it on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away, you're not going to make it, and he didn't. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air, it's Carr. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. How about that play by the strong safety? Made sure his responsibility was covered, and then just went and made a play.
Sometimes it's freestyling, right? Sometimes coaches will get a little bit upset, but they don't get near as upset when I get the guy on the ground. They're okay with that, but I'm spinning down. I'm playing close to the line of scrimmage as a strong safety. I see the quarterback. I got to make sure if I do go to him, I better get that sucker, and I better wrap him up, and I better tackle him.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, they need a big completion. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And they'll try to break the seal on the 2nd quarter by putting 3 on the board. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And on 1st down, they're running out the field goal unit. As to be expected, nowhere close being good from that distance. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today.
And that's exactly what you knew you were going to get. If you're kicking a field goal more than half the field, like, you know you're going to miss. I don't know what the purpose is, but congratulations. There's a miss. Put it on his ledger.
Dropping back, it's Carr. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown,
quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he tacks on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
67, Notre Dame.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away and you're not going to make it, and he didn't. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Great place to start for this offense. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
He's loose. Touchdown, Iron. A great catch and run for 6.
Whoa.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And on first down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. As to be expected, nowhere close being good from that distance. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still
Hey, my boy. If my boy used to be on 2K heavy like a mother, he put that to the side for man.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start the drive. Read option left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Man, what a luxury when you got a quarterback like this that you can run design, run with, just gives such an advantage in the numbers game in the box.
And it's not as if that surprised this defense. Defensive coordinator knew all week it was coming, and still it was effective.
And knowing it's coming and being able to catch a guy like that runs, remember, that's not a quarterback. That's a running back, are two different things altogether.
Back to throw. Mid-Sayin.
He got that after
And
that.
here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and
Come
making
on.
a play.
He
Ohio
got
State
it.
has had so many
Big ball to
dominant
bring him
tackles
back.
years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a gamer.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Better fans with seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
And it's
That's
now
what
the
I'm
second
about to
time
go
this
do.
wide receiver has
I'm going to hold them off and get about like 5 of them, then unlock them bitches. Because I only got to play 3 damn games. So I might as well go pack them bitches the fuck up. Give me about 5 of them motherfuckers, then unlock them bitches, yo.
Lining up to
We know damn well the first one, the one that we gonna get off rip, gonna be a fucking 70 fucking 8.
down the boulevard.
Chew,
Which
we know
drive
that.
offense on that
What the next
big
four gonna be like? You gonna do me on all 4 out?
Finish things off.
Shit, everybody got the game now, motherfucker.
Pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind
Who
them.
that?
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
Bro, I got this. Remember I told y'all they did me like that too, but I think that was before everybody had access to that shit though too.
Field goal team out.
I think it'd be different for us this time. I ain't saying we ain't gonna not pull no goddamn 70 fucking damn eights or whatever the fuck the lowest of the lowest. We know that shit gonna come until we start opening up fucking damn packs. Get past a certain open pack limit, these motherfuckers start looking out for. God, EA ass do it.
The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They punctuate the chance for the trip to the end zone. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And the Buckeyes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Plows through the defense. He's forced out of bounds at the 18, and boy, how big is it to get a run like this from that part of the field. And wait, it's just 2nd down, and the field goal kicker's out. As to be expected, nowhere close to being good from that distance. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game. I have no earthly idea why we saw a field goal attempt on that last play, but the offense certainly is set up for business now.
Hey.
He wants to throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger of throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah.
The quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. Can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative down by the goal line.
Yeah, they are right.
Really smart with his football.
Yeah.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful.
You said a what?
This is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of
Oh,
bounds.
I got it. I bought the premium pass.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. You want to
Oh, yeah, I got some shit. That's why I ain't tripping. I know once my field pass start getting unlocked, I'm starting to go get some more hella shit.
I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level. Hey, college football's fun, right? You know, records are made to be broken. 70 plus, not likely, but you know what?
Foul. Hell yeah. Oh, I said you can run it up over that bitch. And they go fast. Hey. Hell yeah. Go right now.
Snagged in the middle. It's Tate. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Hell yeah.
Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media
Bye bye.
in his future. Not one, not two.
Bây giờ mà ta go
Three
bass.
receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Heard me, bitch.
And
Go
he
bass.
goes for the extra point. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Đâu mà đá. Đâu mà
From
đá.
inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A missed field goal ruined the last drive. Now a chance to get points here on this drive in the first quarter. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away, and you're not going to make it, and it didn't. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong.
My bad, Bruce. Be quiet, like. What the fuck? He was looking like, what the fuck? He's still winning though, baby.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Sayed. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack play.
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
We on the last, the flow 3, final fucking one. Do I got scout or what I got? You know.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. As to be expected, nowhere close being good from that distance. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
Hell yeah.
Great place to start for this offense. The
I'm
defense.
telling you, go get Jennings, fam, the SMU quarterback, fam.
This offense has it with really good field position. Back to pass, it's Sayed.
He's like, I don't know what he's doing right on my house.
He goes at the 33.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. To the air on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Once he got a step, it was...
Yep. That's the one I was telling you. That's the one I was telling you about that LTD. If you get to them in time, you can sell that motherfucker.
Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Indiana Hoosiers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. There aren't many guarantees in life. To try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away, and you're not going to make it, and he didn't. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, you love safeties that have all the tools in their toolbox. This guy can cover, this guy can tackle. He can also rush the passer. Wow.
Second down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, hell to no. See how this shit going down right here. Hold on. I gotta do something. There's a mixture. I think it's a mixture. There's a pussy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his
Let's see if it's a mix. We gotta see if we score. But I think we need to score now.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
So we get 40-yard pass.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
When you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A strike downfield.
Oh, they take points away. Oh, this is. Hold on, I gotta go look at this shit, bro. Oh hell.
And on first down, they're running out the field goal unit.
Gotcha.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game.
Yeah, I would use my damn points now.
this kicker. That's now his second missed field goal today. And guys, we've got.
Yo, I think they gotta let him rush now.
I'm not sure what's going on.
To the air, it's Mendoza. And the defense
I think we gotta let him rush. I think it's rush touchdowns. Now, if they don't get this one, we gotta let him rush. What's the day we play regular defense? Let's play regular defense.
Keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen. With that miss, this kid's now 2 for 5 kicking field goals. This just shows you the importance of having a good offense, especially down in the red zone. Because field goals, they're not always gimmies.
Turning on the Jets. It's a running room.
Oh, we gonna get points for that shit.
Hoosier. Once he got some room, it was over.
Oh, good.
And this receiver is on fire. He's
That's
got
the
all the
longest one, and I'm
skills to look
I gotta
for
figure
in a
this out.
big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
We gotta let them. We gotta play regular defense. I think
And the extra point
they gotta
is
play.
good.
We gotta
It's a
play regular defense. Let them score on
drive not too
them.
taxing on
They
the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
I think we gotta let them rush the ball, bro.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. As to be expected, nowhere close to being good from that distance. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting to drive with a 1st and goal. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative.
So they get okay. So we don't get points for pass touchdown. So we cannot let them get a pass touchdown. They gotta run the ball. So do we get paid for run? I need to see if I get paid for rushing.
You saw the
Let me
quarterback
rush the
jog
ball.
down the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players.
They
coming
take
off
passes.
just
They
put
take
them in
points from you.
position
So
to go score that
I don't know
touchdown.
how
That
this
QB knew
going.
this
They
was a
gotta
golden
rush
opportunity, and
that
boy, he
ball.
took advantage of it.
Here's the return
Oh
from
God!
inside his 10.
Rush the ball. Oh, I gotta rush the ball. Let me see if I rush the ball. Let me rush the ball. Let me rush the ball. I better
Give to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. The give to the single back. And the defense drags him down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. almost had the completion, just missed it.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Quarterback on the keeper. Jumped on top of the pile.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. And he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Making side adjustments here. They're going to test the right side with this one. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first down and wants more. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communication works up front. You see guys with...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Buckeyes are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
I don't get no points for that either. So they got to score. So they got to score a rushing touchdown. This guy's tough.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
I got 9 more flows with this dumbass shit. Oh, man. I might be now.
Kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
I don't give a fuck. Shit, you gotta hope this nigga fucking run the damn ball, but it don't fucking pass. Run the fucking ball, bro.
To the ground with the back. There he goes.
But,
He's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30.
boy, you better give me some damn points right here, bro. I was about to say, I gotta sit there and let them run the damn ball. That's all I need to do. God dang. I can do that then. Going past the me.
He had enough
Let
speed
him run the
to
ball.
get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
This is really going prevent, really. Going prevent.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And on first down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away, and you're not going to make it, and he didn't. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. To throw, it's Mendoza. Got his man down the middle.
Well, run the damn ball. You down by the project.
Pick up on that play. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top.
Run!
He'll pull it down and run. Oh, a lot of space. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Run the ball.
This offense in scoring position with a
Run
fresh
the
set of
ball.
downs. A first down run on the
Bro,
doorstep.
you about to let me stop being dang on
And he
fucking
was
prevent
fortunate to get that
in the
one
damn
back to the
red
line of
zone.
scrimmage
And you don't run this ball computer. I'm gonna hit you across your goddamn computer.
Back to throw time running short in the half. Going for 6. Touchdown, Indiana! Fitted in the window for the score.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Tennessee Volunteers. Good old Rocky Top. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And on first down, they sent the field goal team out, I guess hoping to cause confusion and delay and some type of befuddlement.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
DBs will try to keep everything in front. Back to pass, it's Aguilar.
Run, nigga.
Under fire.
Bro, you stupid motherfucker.
Pass rush going after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make it play.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And on first down, they're running out the field goal unit. As to be expected, nowhere close being good from that distance. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point was good. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And on first down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from a million yards away. You're not going to make it, and you didn't. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. Looking to pass, it's Aguilar. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Oh, man, run
Now
down,
7
Bob.
defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Off the play fake. He's got an open man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for a score.
Touchdown.
First and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Seems as if he has reservations for 6 every time he touches the ball.
What is that, Reese? That's 3 already, I think, for him in the first half. So great start. I'd keep feeding him. I think he's doing okay.
God damn me. God damn.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And on first down, they sent the field goal team out, I guess hoping to cause confusion and delay and some type of befuddlement.
I would absolutely love to take this opportunity to roast this kicker. That's 4 missed field goals. That is your job. You are a kicker. But how about the coach? If you're going to keep rolling him out there and he's going to keep missing, that's your fault.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone.
He got to stop the pass. Well, he is walking past the building. Hey.
Well, just as you would expect.
Did they steal the points from Texas? No, they ain't steal that
Great
points.
field position.
They
You've got opportunities. You got to
I
pay
don't
it
know
off.
how they
The
gave me
offense
points
took
off the
advantage,
last one.
scoring a
It's got to
touchdown.
be like
They
a
let
7
one
yard
go. They
thing.
got the points they needed.
Oh, yards.
They're ready to kick it
So I
away.
forgot
This
what the
crowd
fuck
is
it is.
buzzing after that last score.
40 yards or something.
From
Oh, man,
inside
this
his own
shit.
10, let's see what he gets.
Oh, good. It's good.
And on first down, they're running out the field goal.
Ain't let them pass. They got to run.
As to be expected,
Got to tackle.
nowhere close
Let him
to
run
being
the
good
ball.
from that distance. And
Back
after
up.
this,
Back up on the
guys,
run. Let him
start
run.
15.
That's all we got to do.
I got to be honest. I don't know if I've ever seen a guy miss
Well,
5
I don't think it. I think it's just a rushing touchdown. Period. Is 8. It don't matter how big and long it
This
is.
guy has had a game.
They just can't score no passing touchdown, dog.
He'll take it himself. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these down.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown ball.
Gotta let them get a pass right there, Bill, and then let them run the ball in on free. Yep, that's all we gotta do. I got it. Let's go.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge.
Can't score. You ain't getting no points if they pass the ball.
As always, if
40
you wanna
plus
check
big,
what
a
goals
deep
you're going
pass.
after,
They ain't
just go
one.
to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Boise State Broncos. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And on first down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal for
Some
a million
breakers
yards
right
away,
quick.
you're not going to make it, and he didn't. And after the first
Back on the ground. Go play them down there on fucking up and get them free, get them paid. 3 games. Play the hell out of them. I got the weekend to play their ass.
Not a whole lot of progress made there.
By the weekend, putting that on time.
Not a great run there, but I think what the
Load
coaching
the
staff
fuck
is trying
up.
to do is they're trying to help out the quarterback. He's throwing interceptions on
Used
each
to
of
doing
his
this
last
shit, get
2
it out the
drives.
damn
The best
way.
way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the
Let
run.
them catch the bill and then
There's
tackle
not
them.
very many offensive plays that are going to be
Tackle,
successful. If
catch
you
the
can rush
catch,
3
tackle.
guys and still get to the quarterback, it's not a good sign for this offensive line.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, better look out. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. As to be expected, nowhere close to being good from that distance. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I tell you this, he can't blame the weather for it.
Got some room in to the goal line. And the defense makes a tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. again to get it in. Touchdown Broncos! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off.
Oh yeah, the third one easy for me. I just thought about that shit. Man, all you gotta do is just fall on the fucking damn one and go and prevent. Let them get a damn touchdown. They give you 10 points on the rushing touchdown. That's all they need to do on the third one. Rushing touchdown. They gotta have rushing touchdowns for you to get the big points. They don't give you no points for them passing touchdowns. So you just gotta have just go drop off when you get to the third floor. Just drop off on the one and just go and prevent. They let them rush the damn touchdown there. I'm sitting there just dang on just. I'm glad this shit just fucking just went across my head.
After that miss, he's now only 2 for 5. He's cost his team 9 points already.
This shit is over.
The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Damn ball. Don't rush it.
Try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State.
This offense is so physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability to block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And on 1st down, they're running out the field goal unit. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from 1,000,000 yards away and you're not going to make it, and he didn't. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game. Trying to pound it in.
Motherfucking, you don't get your dumb ass in.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up, getting a big stop.
And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. They'll try to run it in.
Bruh.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Let this be a good lesson to all young running backs out there. You just have to know when the play is over. This isn't high school football anymore. You're not going to be able to make every single guy miss, spin out of every tackle, reverse the field, and go score a touchdown. That doesn't happen at this level. Just get what you can get down, and play the next play.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Broncos!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And on 1st down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. As to be expected, nowhere close to being good from that distance. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. And the Broncos with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Arizona State Sun Devils. Fork 'em, Devils. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play. And on second down, are they going to line up for a field goal here?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. There aren't many guarantees in life, but try a field goal from a million